from Hollywood and the four corners of the world. You asked for it. Starring Rich Little. Here's the star of You Asked For It, Rich Little.
Thank you, and welcome to the only show on television that takes you around the world in 30 minutes just because you asked for it. Tonight, the world's fastest bike ride, the secrets behind a world-famous magician's illusions, a talking seal, and much more. But first, the answer to gas lines and air pollution may be the bicycle. But not just any bike, because no matter how fast you pedal, the ordinary bike seldom goes faster than 30 miles an hour. Would you believe bikes that can be pedaled to speeds twice that high? Our Danny Folke has the story, and Les Holmes of Lakewood, Colorado, you asked for it.
Rich, you're looking at the most efficient means of transportation known to man, the bicycle. The maintenance is minimal, and there is no energy requirement other than the rider, who can comfortably attain speeds of 25 miles per hour. Well, with a few well-placed alterations, that efficiency can be doubled, and in some cases, tripled. They're called human-powered vehicles, or HPVs. They may look funny, but these cars are designed and driven by people who are very serious about the future. They believe that this mode of transportation can be an answer to oil and air pollution problems. It's not science fiction, but science fact. These are the fastest bicycles in the world. And today, we're in Compton, California at the Dodson-Compton Bicycle Races to see how they operate and watch their performance. All of these vehicles are built low to the ground to reduce the aerodynamic drag and create an effect called streamlining. A normal bike rider is actually pushing air, which causes wind resistance and slower speeds. But streamlining will enable these cars to hit speeds of 60 miles per hour. The world record of 58 miles per hour is currently held by Versatron Research Corporation, designers of the Vector. They have 2 HPVs in this 6-lap race. The car body is molded fiberglass with a plastic canopy cover and a tubular steel frame. It has a built-in roll bar for safety. Everything is custom designed for the particular size of the rider. He reclines in a gently curved seat, giving full support to the back. It may seem strange to drive from that position, but as you can see, they can move. All I want to know is where they put the air conditioner. Well, the speed seems good, but you have to travel by yourself, and sometimes steering is a problem. Luckily, there were no injuries except a bruised ego. The race appears very close among the 2 Vectors and a car with a front reclining design. Driver Greg Johnson lies on his stomach instead of his back. And it looks like Johnson has it. Yes, he's the winner. Our congratulations to the victor. There are no sad faces at this race because the real objective was to demonstrate this new approach to an old idea. Thank you, Les Holmes of Lakewood, Colorado, because you asked for it.
Mrs. Groucho Marx. Well, it's about time. They finally invented a bicycle for the man who's too lazy to get out of bed. I hope it holds, too.
Rich will be right back with our newest reporter and a seal that really talks. And now back to Rich Little.
Seals are marvelous animals, but have you ever tried carrying on a conversation with one of them? You don't get beyond arf-arf and a lot of clapping unless he happens to be Hoover of the famous Boston Zoo. Dale Paloff of Hilliard, Ohio, told us about Hoover, so we sent a reporter to cover the story. The reporter is Peepers, the penguin, a noted authority who incidentally always works in formal attire. Here he is.
Now, I know that talking seal must be around here someplace. Let's see. There are my buddies, but no Hoover. By the way, that is the biggest cylindrical saltwater tank in the world. Well, at least the biggest I've ever seen. Nothing but sharks and turtles in there. Anybody seen Hoover? Smile when you say that, right? Okay. Hoover, where are you? There's Homer, the biggest lobster in the world, 35 pounds. Can you believe that? Looks like someone has been trying to butter him up. Maybe these guys know. They're electric eels, our experts in current events. I won't even ask about Hoover. Their answer might be too shocking. Nice place here, isn't it? This is the Aquarium Coral Society, but the tuna and the the tenor and the bass aren't around today. Hey, you guys, seen Hoover? Now that sea lion is really on the ball. Uh-oh, there's Patty. I'd better get out of here. Oh, real natural anemones. These guys are always fishing for compliments, and they never know where Hoover is. Oops, this is no place for a tender little penguin. Our octopus can be armfuls of trouble if he's not looking for a handout. If he's not inside, he must be outside. There he is. Hey, Hoover! Hoover! Uh-oh, I'm staying out of this. If you want to hear him talk, you'll have to watch without me. That's Patty Fiorelli, by the way, and she can tell you all about him.
Hoover has been in the seal pool for about 10 years, and during that time, people have come to the seal pool and have said the same things over and over again in greeting to him. They've said, hello there, and how are you? And in turn, we think that Hoover, because he has heard these sounds so many times, has mimicked them back.
Hello there. How are you? Hello there. Not bad for a seal. You asked for it, Dale Paloff.
Folks, that was definitely not Desiree Goyette. We tried to sign Peepers to a long-term contract, but he turned us down. Now, he said he preferred the midnight sun to the bright lights. He went back to the South Pole, and that's where he is today. How do magicians do it? Well, we know it's a trick, but it gets us every time. The illusions of a good magician like Mark Wilson seem effortless and astounding as well. Real magic. Have you ever longed to go behind the scenes and have an illusion explained to you? Who hasn't? Ed Baum of Battle Creek, Michigan, because you asked for it, here's Desiree Goyette with the story.
Mark Wilson performs this feat is one of the best-kept secrets in the world of magic. And today we're in his Hollywood studios for a special You Asked For It performance, photographed from all angles and all sides.
Now you're going to see one of the greatest productions ever performed. Watch.
Mark is the first and only magician to receive 2 Magician of the Year awards from the Academy of Magical Arts. It's the magic world's equivalent to an Oscar.
2 empty boxes. 1, 2, 3. It's Greg.
By the way, that's Mark's son, Greg. Now, how did he do that? Well, I'm just as mystified as you are, but maybe we can get just a little hint as to how it's done here in the magic workshop of John Gone. Because most magicians and illusionists make their living at fooling audiences, they usually don't reveal the fact that someone else actually builds their props. However, Mark Wilson wants to give credit to the man who's responsible for his great success. For more than 20 years, John has been building illusions for magicians like Mark Wilson and David Copperfield.
Usually the magician comes in here with the concept of what they want to accomplish, and we make it in a full-scale mock-up. And then from that point, we talk it through and engineer it from there into the final product of what you see.
It may take up to a year or 2 to complete just one illusion, and always lots of trial and error. This particular illusion took 2 months to perfect. So John Gone is as important to the illusion as the magician himself. But somehow his description still hasn't answered my question. How was it done? Let's watch Mark Wilson do the trick again from another camera angle.
Yes, we'll do it again, but this time we're going to do something different. We're going to let you see how the illusion works. To do that, we'll turn it around. Now, this is backstage. This is the audience. Greg is hidden back here like this, and here's how it works. Watch. An empty box. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see one of the greatest magical appearances ever presented. One, two, three.
That isn't Greg. That's Mark's wife, Nani, and I still haven't figured it out. Who knows? It just might be magic. And we've seen it, Ed Baum, because you asked for it.
I'll tell you what I really learned from all that. There's only one way to make real magic, and that's with a lot of hard work. Oh, and it also helps if you have a father in the business, too. Coming up next, the only Nazi submarine ever captured by Jack Smith. I mean, story by Jack Smith.
And now back to Rich Little.
This is Jack Benny. Folks, this show is the best bargain in town. I mean, where else can you see just what you want for the price of a stamp? So write and challenge us to work for you. I mean, how much can a stamp be anyway? How much? Well, anyway, take your letter to You Asked For It, P.O. Box 1980, Hollywood, California, 90028. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's young Jack Smith
with another great story from the past. Jack!
During World War II, Nazi submarines who prowled the Atlantic Ocean were a deadly menace to all Allied shipping. In the entire war, how many subs were ever captured intact? The answer? 1, due to the heroic and somewhat unofficial act of one American admiral. Here's his story.
June 4th, 1944, 2 days before D-Day. A hunter-killer task force of the United States Navy contacts a German U-boat off the bulge of Africa. In just 6.5 minutes, depth charges damage the enemy submarine and force her to the surface. Wildcats from the escort carrier Guadalcanal sprayed the wounded U-boat with machine gun fire. Ship's guns open up with anti-personnel fire. The idea is not to sink the U-505, but to capture her. And now let's meet the man who planned and executed this phenomenal operation, Admiral Daniel V. Gallery.
Welcome aboard.
Well, thank you, Admiral. These certainly are cramped quarters. What part of the boat are we in now?
We're in the forward torpedo room. Boarding party came in some distance aft of here in the conning tower. Boarding.
Had anyone captured a U-boat before?
No, this was the only one ever captured.
Well, what made you think you could do it?
Well, I'd spent the whole war up to that time chasing submarines, and I knew that when the sub was fatally damaged, the skipper thought she was fatally damaged, that he blew his tanks and came up to give the crew a chance to get overboard so they could be rescued and open the scuttling valves. And I figured that in the heat of battle, the skipper might surface prematurely and abandon ship before she was really fatally damaged, and that maybe we could get aboard and close the scuttling valves and keep her afloat, and that's just exactly the way it worked out.
Did you have any trouble getting approval from Washington for this mission?
No, because we didn't ask for it. Actually, it isn't fair to your superiors to ask for confirmation or permission to do a thing like that. And if you did, there's a good chance they might say, well, this guy is nuts, so let's relieve him.
Sure, I imagine everybody, though, was pretty happy after you finally got the sub, though, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, they sure were, because we got the German codes, and we were able to read the traffic between the U-boat headquarters and their U-boats at sea for the rest of the war.
Jack, that was an interesting story, I thought.
I thought so too, Rich. He became a hero by not asking for anybody's permission.
I'll bet if he had asked for permission, I know what they would have said.
What?
Sorry, no souvenirs.
Probably right.
Rich Little will be right back with more of You Ask For It. And now, back to Rich Little.
Letters. Boy, the letters are coming in. Listen to some of these. Dear Mr. Little, I am challenging you to find the country's strictest and grouchiest father in the nation, providing that he loves his children very much. I have a very good candidate right here. Thank you. Sincerely, Sherry Naylor of Salisbury, Vermont. P.S. I enjoy the show very much. It is interesting, fun, and informative. Keep up the good work. So we wrote to Sherry, and we said, Dear Sherry, well, we found the man you mentioned, and sure enough, it was your father, all right. However, he then told us that he would be glad to help us find the naughtiest daughter in the nation. Okay. Listen to this letter. Dear, you asked for it. You say if someone writes to you and asks you to do something, you will try and do it. Well, I have something I would like to do. I would like to meet Bo Derek in person on your show, or at my house if possible. I hope that you can do this because I wanted to meet her for a very, very long time. Please try and do this. Thank you. Danny Fawcett, Peabody, Maryland. Dear Danny, stand in line. I would like to meet Bo Derek, too. In fact, I wish I could imitate her. As a matter of fact, once I tried, but I ended up chasing myself. It was very frustrating, but I have to admit, though, gosh, I was pretty. Hey, we'll see you next time on... Good night, everybody.
This is John Harlan speaking. You Asked For It is a Sandy Frank production.